are explaining you uh, how you can automate the material ledger processor and spread in different multiple years. So like we have selected, we have done this process from year 2019 to 2021, and it has brought all the COC4 data from SAP, and a material sheet is created, which is for the drill down of the production orders, right? And they're showing all the materials involved in with a production order code linked in here, right? So, there was an issue that the negative sign was not being shown as a leading sign; it was trailing sign. So that was causing a problem of computation in Excel, and our analytics required that we make this trailing negative sign to be the leading parameter so that we can do the computation. So we did it, and we showed you how you can do this. So we in our previous video we showed you the SAP side of this. Means you saw the uh, SAP log on, right? We log on into the SAP. For this, sometimes we have to and help it so that it can automatically do the process, right? Now it is doing it and it is logging in to the, it's automatically, you're automatically entering the ID and password, and SAP Easy Access the startup sign is achieved, right? The next is, once we have done this logon, then we went into the compared sheet and started the double clicking, right? And when we did the double click, it went through all these 2000 rows, and and for each production order, it listed down all the material uh, details of that production order, right? So since this is a test server, so only meaningful data could be we can use them to discuss. Otherwise, these are so let's choose some purposeful. Yeah, this certain. Yeah, these are the proper looking file. I mean, so the data which has been downloaded, or for which the material consumption, the material drill down is made available, right? So these are, so 1080. There is one line for 1080. If you say Control F, we say 1080. So this was the order, and which was 122, 536. And if we go and see the materials in here, so you will see that the total of this will be equivalent to what you said. Yeah, 122, 536. Yeah, 122, 536, right? This is the right. So it has drilled down all these information. And next is, since you have all these things done, so you can use the filters for a particular, for example, material code. For example, you want to say for this wheels 950, for example. We take you to this wheel. Or okay, we take any, yes, 990 wheels, for example, this one. So 22 are the number of production order, and for each production, how much of this material is is issued, and how much quantity and how much US dollar in the worth of that material. So this way you can figure out the material requirements for a particular production year or production per particular period. So all the production orders will be listed, which are having your selected material with its quantity and the value. Okay, the worth. Okay, so this is how we have done it, and just by double clicking it is doing, and all the sign problem in which the minus sign was trailing, and that was restricting our computation. Now it has become through code. The code has done all the needful work to bring it to the leading, so that the computation that could assist the computation. Otherwise, if it is a trailing sign, then the system will not be able to calculate it. It will treat it as a string value, as a string, as a non-computable, right? So it was necessary that we do something, and we did it, and we explained it in our previous video that how we can do this. Okay, so this was our presentation. So in previous presentation, we showed you the Excel, the SAP part of it, that it was going one by one from each purchase or each production order, and then doing the drill down of all the material consumption. And once it is completed, follow to the next, and one by one. And in the end, when it reached to the last, and then your material sheet was complete, right? So you have how many rows ready? Say 5,000 rows data was made ready by just double clicking in your complete sheet, and it started its job. So this is the power of VBA, and which is capable of using the SAP GUI scripting, and it we named it as a SAP dance. Yeah, it was it was worth looking process. I recommend that the previous video. Please watch that. That's a very fascinating. I really liked it, the way it was done. Our next process is that uh, for materials, it's fine. We have done right that the trailing sign is. Issue is catered, and it is now in leading. So how about this trailing sign? So this have also to be catered. So we will use the same approach that we will pass on a dummy delimiter once as soon as it is uh, converted into text, means text to column. Yeah, as soon as the text to column function is done, we will with a delimiter. What is the delimiter? The delimiter is this. Yeah, you see, this is the delimiter which we want to use. Right? In place of so once it is done, we will use a dummy delimiter that would reset it, means that would reset the effect of it so that this issue is resolved. So this is the discovery which I have done. This is one way. This is my way of doing it. Okay, there may be. I'm not saying that this is the only way of doing it. This is my way of doing it. How easily this issue is captured, right? So it is replaced with this. Replace with a delimiter. This is a temporary element. So when we do it, what happens? What happens? It's a way of making Excel forget our previous text to column operation setting. So that's always for allows us to do this, because the first time we do it does it correctly, but in every subsequent repetition uh, it will bring this issue back. So to restrain this issue coming back, we will show you in our next video that how we can do it in this report. We have already done it in the so the same approach we will use in tackling this issue which is highlighted in here. Okay, so stay tuned to us. We will show you in our next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So this is this SAP a look of our automation, in which the script, the VBA script, is using the SAP GUI scripting and picking the production order and going to the production order data, and then drilling it down to the material consumption, and then going to the FI document, uh, and then picking up the material ledger, and then updating the material sheet in Excel through the clipboard, and then proceeding to the next stuff. It is now exiting everything, and then going down and taking the new one. This is taking the new one. So this is a beautiful look of automation, and it is all being done unattended. You don't need any attendant here. So it will keep its job until it reaches to the end. So you see, it is working.